let's talk about body dysmorphia. Am I saying it right? Funny thing is, I don't know what I'm gonna title this video because I have a feeling if I put that word in the title, I'll get censored and I won't make any ad revenue from that. So I have to figure out a way to say this in a way that I won't get censored. But ultimately, yes, let's talk about this. I am Slick Nick, your personal keto bro. Not a doctor, dietitian, nutritionist, trainer, nothing like that. Just some random guy on the internet who's cut a lot of body fat, changed my clothing size over the past year, because I'm largely adopting the principles of keto in addition to weight training and also walking usually 2, 3, 4, 5 miles a day. So those are some changes I've made, and I'm happy about that. But it's funny, I was reading through the comments that someone had, I had like my t-shirt showing, and I was wearing I said, hey, for the first time I can wear this like Under Armour shirt, because Nate Bargatze, who's a little bit older than me, the comedian, he talks about how with Under Armour, it shows the worst parts of your body and highlights those. But when you don't have excess body fat anymore, it doesn't do that, and actually can be flattering actually to wear something like that. But someone said in the comments, like, wow, you really have thinned out. What if you have body image issues? What if you're seeing yourself as fat when you're really not? So I want to address that, because I think that is something that people who are not in the mindset like I am, who are having to keep up with their calories and their macros, so in other words, their fat, protein, and carbohydrates intake, when you don't realize the value in that, and knowing that you do have to stay under a certain amount of calories a day to be able to continue to cut fat, but you still want to intake specifically protein to prevent from losing muscle mass, when you have to keep up with that. And my wife kind of half jokingly said, Nick, you're gonna wither away if you keep losing body fat at the way that you are. And she's meaning that as a compliment, but people tend to say that. But here's the thing, going back to one of my life mottos, you have to focus on what you can control, not on what you can't. And the thing is, you don't lose body fat by trying really hard. You don't lose body fat by doing a bunch of cardio and running all the time. That's not how it actually works. You may burn a couple hundred calories every day by running or whatever it is, but ultimately, it's what you eat and specifically what you don't eat. It's about those calories. For me, I aim for about 1,800 calories a day, because I know around that margin there, it's gonna be impossible for my body to store body fat by default. I know that. I know it's all about the numbers, and I know it's day in and day out. I know I may have a day like yesterday where maybe I hit 2,100. And then today I may only end up with having about 1,600. But I know that overall it comes down to that. It's a matter of focusing on those things you can control. Your comments are right here.